This is James from laundryleads.com, and in this video that's specifically for commercial laundry companies, I'm going to talk you through how you can find all of the relevant decision makers at all of the businesses you can serve across your entire market. So you can find these people, get in touch with them, and ultimately get your inboxes looking like this, and like this. So in this video, I'm going to use a real-world case study example of an actual commercial company, and we're going to talk through 3 of the different tools that I use to be able to find all of these relevant decision makers, so you can see exactly step by step how this works in practice. Now, I'm sure that sounds great, but why should you listen to me, some random guy you just stumbled across on YouTube? Well, I've worked in this space for a number of years, used to work for a startup that did this exact same process on behalf of all of these massive companies you see here. Same is true in the furniture industry, same process, same results, finding these leads, getting in contact with them. And again, this time in the commercial printing sector of the UK, where we can see all of these warm leads and all of those confirmed orders up top. So with that all being said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first company we're going to be looking at is Oxwash. Now, these guys are at the very forefront of sustainability within the industry. They have a really great online presence and just all around pretty cool company. So what we're going to do is just look at one of their industry services just for this example. Let's go for hospitality and catering. So we can see hospitality, restaurant, food and beverage industries. And then at the bottom of their website, you can see here, they just have their office links. Obviously their service area will be a lot broader than these places, but for this example, we're just going to stick with one of these, and let's go with London. So I'll see you in Apollo. Okay, so here we are in Apollo. First thing you want to do is just head straight over to the search tab. Now make sure you're in people, not companies, because we're looking for individuals, not accounts in this search. So you can see here all of these different filters that we have. We can basically whittle down this entire group of 291 million people that are on this database to just the exact people that we want. So with the Oxwash example, we know for a fact that we've got companies based in London. We also know that industries, we have hospitality, we have restaurants, and now the website did also list food and beverage, but for the purposes of the search I'm going to leave that out because that is quite a sort of generic thing that can pull together people who are in a whole host of different things like food and beverage, manufacturing and all these different things, so let's just keep it on task for right now. So next let's just look at job titles. So we want to have a look for housekeepers, housekeeping, procurement. Let's get some operations people in there as well. This will basically pull up anyone who has these keywords in their titles. So what we can do here, as you'll see here, we've got like Simon here, Director of Sales Operations. Obviously that's not relevant to us. So we can go on is not any of to do a negative keyword search. And so I can just take out sales, let's take out revenue, let's take out HR. So then what we can also do with this is we can go down to here to management level. So we can say we only want to find owners, founders, VPs, heads, directors, and managers, for example. And so now we can see that we've got 2,900 people that meet all of these criteria that we put in here. So I'm just going to have a little think to myself for 1 second, and then we'll get back into it. Okay, so I've just gone back over the search and just added a bit more in just so I can sort of demonstrate a few more things. So expanded the job titles here, put in some negative keywords to get rid of anyone who had sales or revenue in the title, put the management level to owner, founder, C-suite, VP, head, director or manager, obviously company headquarters in London. I then also put the employee headcount to below 500, so we could even go lower than this, but I essentially just wanted to get rid of any massive multinational chains. Some string keywords, hospitality and restaurants, and then company specific keywords, I just put in hotel, dining, cafe, apart hotel, just for this example. Obviously you can go way deeper in this. And then exclude keywords, I put software, ERP and consultant, just to basically take out any companies that slip through the net. For example, there was some hospitality software companies that have fallen within that category, but by just putting that in the exclude keywords, then they don't appear. So then, once you've got your list that you're happy with, you select all people here, and then export selected records to CSV. You can mess about with your settings here, but I've already done that. So press save. Okay, so after just a couple of minutes work, we were able to put that search together, find all of these people and export the data so that now we have this spreadsheet. So we've got a number of different data points on the people that we've just found here, LinkedIn links, job titles, names, companies, and also, importantly for us, their email addresses. Now, I wouldn't go contacting these emails straight away, as I'll explain in more depth in my next video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's check out Outscraper and build another lead list for Oxwash. Okay, so we're in the next tool now, which is Outscraper. This one is a bit of a hidden gem. So this works really nicely in tandem with Apollo. Apollo tends to find sort of bigger, more established companies, whereas with Outscraper, you can use so many different data sources, like we're going to use Google Maps here, to find absolutely everyone. So this is great for finding more local, more like small niche businesses, and getting their information. So again, carrying on the Oxwash example, this time we're going to look specifically for hotels. So we're going to pop in here, hotels, we can put in apart hotels, and we're also going to put in bed and breakfast. Perfect. So just pop those in there, keyword search, don't know why I'm typing it twice. And then locations, city or zip plus country. So here we can go in specific to one. So I could do London, I could do a specific postcode within London, we could say Chelsea, Brixton, maximum results, we'll just put 50 for the sake of this example. So this is just the confirmation screen, so this will show you the exact sort of keywords and key areas that you're looking for. You can see it's going to take about 7 to 25 minutes to do, about 30 cents all in, so let's get that. So Outscraper's finished. I've just exported the list of the 50 examples, and here we have it. So that's 50 more accounts that we can target. You can see we've got their URLs, various different company information, and as well, further down here, we also have some email addresses. So one thing you can do is you can actually take these URLs that we've just got from these local businesses now and put those straight into Apollo, so that we can basically, like I was saying before, use them in tandem to kind of cover each other's gaps. But for right now, that's Outscraper. Let's jump into the third and final tool, which is Clay. Okay, so now we're in Clay. What we're going to do is just create a really simple people search. So we're going to build a new table, we're going to find people, and this will instantly look a bit familiar. So this is a very similar sort of setup to Apollo, where you can use all these different filters to find the relevant people that you want. So this time, again, let's use the Oxwash example of London. And this time we're going to, again, let's look for some hotels and some restaurants. So company attributes, keyword hotel, let's have apart hotel, and let's also have restaurant and dining. Let's find boutique places. Let's go up to 200. Hotels and motels, restaurants, and let's just put software in there just to make sure we get rid of any software. Okay, so job titles, again, we'll go for senior decision makers. And let's go for housekeeping. Let's go for housekeeper. Facilities, cleaning, and operations. Then we'll also just go for a general manager because they are a good general one to have. Now, exclude job titles, similar to Apollo. Let's get rid of sales. Let's get rid of revenue. Who else can we get rid of? Let's get rid of business development. Okay, perfect. And then Again, there's so much more that we can do here, but just for the purposes of this, let's just get 50 people, and let's do one person per company. Okay, so just generating the preview now. Okay, fantastic. So we've got all of these different people that we can get a hold of. We've got their LinkedIn profiles. Okay, so let's import them to the table, and let's fully enrich using Clay's tools. So save and run, and then we'll just give this a second. And here we are. So just like that, we've got all of these new people who meet those new criteria. So we've got their roles here, general managers, heads of operations, it's all fine, LinkedIn. And so then using the power of Clay, I'm not going to get too deep into it because this thing lets you do all sorts, but let's just say we want to find some emails. So go for quick email waterfall, and we'll just get rid of these. Okay, so in order to find these people's emails, we're going to use a tool called Find Email, and you can just use this using your Clay credits if you don't pay for it, like I do not at the minute. Okay, and so let's run that. We'll just run it for 10 just so we can make sure it's all working nicely. Okay, so we just ran those 10 example emails. We can see we've only actually found 4 of them, but what we need to bear in mind is that this is only a representative sample of 10 people. Obviously, if I was to fully broaden this search out and really flesh it out, we could have thousands and thousands and thousands of people, of which obviously still a good portion of that will have a validated email that we can use.
So just like that, we've covered 3 of the most relevant contemporary tools to help you find all of the decision makers that you could possibly need for your outreach efforts for your commercial laundry company. If you have any questions about anything at all, let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned for a couple more videos where I delve a bit deeper into the art of outbound in commercial laundry in 2024 and beyond. Thank you very much.